Now at 9:30, our True Crime Arizona series on a polygamist and self-proclaimed prophet named Sam Bateman. 2 years ago, Bateman was caught in Flagstaff with several of his child brides in a trailer.
It was a scheme concocted by Bateman and his adult wives, who have all now taken plea deals. Bateman is set for sentencing this fall. Tonight, in part 2 of our series, Stolen Innocence, True Crime Correspondent Briana Whitney shows us how the shocking arrest unfolded in Flagstaff and where those rescued child brides and young victims are now.
August 2022. An unusual scene is unfolding in Flagstaff, Arizona.
What's your name, sir?
Samuel. See the hands! Let's get everyone out of the car.
FLDS prophet Samuel Bateman, several adult wives, and underage girls pulled over by authorities.
We're getting calls about hands sticking out of a vehicle, out of the trailer.
They were groomed. They were brainwashed.
Do you guys have names?
They were trained to not say anything to government authorities.
Authorities opened up the trailer to find horrific circumstances for the girls inside, including a bucket as a makeshift toilet. Faith Beislein, who escaped the FLDS, had family members in that trailer.
When you saw those pictures of the conditions, how did that resonate with you?
I didn't realize that he was doing that. I didn't know that it was that bad.
Sam Bateman was slapped with more than 50 felonies, yet bonded out, only to be rearrested in September 2022 for obstructing justice. And that's when authorities removed 9 children from his Colorado City home. From behind bars, he helped concoct a scheme with his adult wives to kidnap the 9 underage girls from state custody in November who were rescued. They succeeded for a couple days until the girls were found in Spokane, Washington on December 1st. In April 2024, Bateman agreed to a plea deal for just 2 charges: conspiring to transport underage girls across state lines for sex acts and conspiring to kidnap them. Retired undercover detective Matt Browning now works to infiltrate cults like this.
Why would you possibly plead down anything when kids are being hurt the way that Sam Bateman hurt kids?
They took plea deals too, and at the end of July, 3 of them were sentenced to 2 and 3 years in prison.
Leah Jo Beislein is my daughter.
Leah Beislein was one of the 3 wives sentenced. Outside court after the ruling stood Liddell Beislein Sr., her father.
She's just a victim. As far as I'm concerned, Samuel Bateman's God is the devil, and he's a fraud.
Yet Liddell Beislein Sr. is still part of the FLDS. During the sentencing, it was revealed Leah still considers herself a spiritual wife of Sam Bateman.
And I was sorry to hear that. I would hope that, and I still believe that all these people will eventually come around.
That remains to be seen, but there are people who are starting to form new thoughts and beliefs. The young girls who were rescued 2 years ago from Bateman's home and that trailer. The trailer that still sits on Bateman's abandoned property today.
It's different for each of them, but for the most part, they're doing well. They're in school. They have all decided they do not believe in Sam Bateman anymore.
Faith Beislein now helping care for them, all of them now between the ages of 13 and 18.
They're so focused on growing up and exploring the world and seeing all these different options out there and what do I want to be when I grow up? You know, these are things that they didn't get when they were there.
How difficult is it to deprogram a child's mind who has grown up in this environment?
Well, first of all, you have to be with somebody who has left that, who can understand and know what that is. They have to feel love. They have to feel trust. I don't think people realize the length of Faith wanted to go to get these people shut down. And amazing what she was willing to sacrifice and do just on her end.
Faith, like many others, now waits to hear the fate of Samuel Bateman. His plea agreement recommends 20 to 50 years behind bars, but one of his convictions carries a possible life sentence. While she only hopes the rest of her family will eventually leave Bateman and the FLDS behind, she's focused on helping the young girls heal, who now have a full future ahead of them for the first time.
I never thought that I would see my little sisters like this, my nieces like this. The world is their oyster.
Briana Whitney for Arizona's Family.